Netflix has saved this Hollywood landmark, the 102-year-old Egyptian Theater. It was Hollywood's first ever movie palace and the site of the first ever red carpet movie premiere that happened right here in 1922. Let me tell you about it. The theater closed down at the beginning of the pandemic, but in 2020, Netflix bought it for an undisclosed amount and spent $70 million renovating it to its original grandeur. Before the 1920s, movies were considered a cheap substitute for the opera until this guy, entertainment businessman Sid Grauman, pictured here with Charlie Chaplin, had an idea to make movies glamorous by building theaters like the Egyptian here that were as exotic and transportive as the movies they played. After the Egyptian, Grauman also built the Chinese theater. Why the Egyptian? Well, in the early 20s, King Tut's tomb was being excavated, causing a cultural craze called Egyptomania, which Grauman exploited. He also designed it set way back from Hollywood Boulevard here to host spectacular pre-show parties in this front courtyard. Actors arrived in limousines and then walked down the front courtyard on a red carpet with crowds and photographers on either side. He called them movie premieres, an unconventional idea at the time that marked the beginning of celebrity culture as we know it today. The first was for Robin Hood, starring Douglas Fairbanks in 1922. Netflix restorations include the neon sign over Hollywood Boulevard, a murals and fountain in the front courtyard, and the interior of the theater itself with an elaborate sunburst on the ceiling inspired by Egyptian jewelry. Netflix uses the theater for premieres and events and to screen their own films. And even though they may own it, Sid Grauman, the man who started it all, still has his name over the front door.